Alright, it's kind of windy. I hope you guys can hear us.
Hopefully I can use the umbrella
to block the wind and the sound. Hold on 1 second, this big boy's coming near us. So, we decided we needed to run a couple errands today. We'll take you guys along with us.
Yeah.
We have our first visitors coming to visit us next week.
Yeah, actually just in a few days.
A few days, yeah.
So we need to get our apartment looking a little more homey, and I can't remember, did we show them our table yet?
I think so.
Maybe?
It's just a naked table. It doesn't have any finishing.
Stain or finish.
Stain, nope. So we decided to get some paint and make it look all homey and beautiful for our guests.
Yeah, so we're gonna go to Walmart, see if we can, it's really windy!
no.
Oh no! Okay, not sure if you could hear, I don't know, let's clip outside, but we're at Walmart in the paint section, and we're attempting to buy some paint to get for our table, so they don't look as unfinished. And we're trying to, like, we've ordered them, so we hope it comes out good, but we had to do, I guess they go by years of durability, like 5 or 10 years, so we went with the 5. So we'll see how that goes, but I'll show you the colors we're getting in a second.
3 brushes would be enough.
That should be plenty for a couple paint colors. Only one of us could paint one color at a time, or I guess we could rinse and repeat.
We can just use this for the table since it's a wider brush, and use these for the chair since that has more creases and stuff anyway.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so we're getting Oz, I think, for the chairs, and then we're going with Domingo up here. So hopefully that combination looks good together. We're trying to decide if we need to sand it down at all, because they have these sanding papers. Then there's like these sanding sponges over here. So I don't know. They probably sanded a little bit, but
We sand a little bit, but we can touch up some areas, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's 7 pesos.
Yeah, let's just get this one. 7's good.
Como tu camisa.
Ah, it does match my shirt. I like that color a lot. I think that's gonna look good. What'd you find?
Found Vampy.
Vampy?
He doesn't have any fingers though.
I've always wanted one of these. I think it'd just be so fun. This would be my exercise, just swinging this around all over the place to get the mosquitoes.
We could just play real tennis for exercise.
Nah.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Lindo día. Hasta luego.
Yay, we are ready for our paint project.
Alright, we got the goods.
We got the goods. We do have a few more things to pick up at Walmart, some snacks and stuff, and then we'll be heading home to start our paint project.
Yep, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Alright, so we just got back from the store. We got our necessary supplies. Let's take a peek at that table.
So this is what we're working with. Raw wood. We've got some like Phillips holes, which we are gonna maybe try to sand down a little more so it looks more smoother. They didn't fill everything though, but it's gonna have a weathered look.
It's pretty good quality. We just bought it from a local carpenter, so that wasn't too expensive.
This doesn't go
This
under
is
the
funny.
table. We could cut out little notches.
Yeah, who makes a table that's not wide enough for the chairs to fit under? That's my only complaint. But other than that, it's a pretty good buy, a pretty good find.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
So these are the colors we chose. This is called Domingo.
So we're thinking the table will do this color, and then for Oz is our pale yellow.
The yellow brick road right here, Oz.
Right.
Represent Kansas.
We're
Represent
gonna
that Judy.
Huh?
Represent that Judy.
The Judy Garland?
Yeah.
Dorothy, technically.
Oh, let's play by Judy.
And chairs are gonna be that, because we have a new rug. I don't think we showed this to you guys yet, but we got this at Walmart for like $35. Or how much was it?
Yeah, it's a 5 by 7 foot rug for just under 700 pesos. So it's beginning to look a little bit more homey in here. Just in time for our first visitors.
Yes, so hopefully within the next couple of days we can actually get this painted and get it looking good.
I think we have enough time.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. All right, so I made some coffee. I got a show to watch on Netflix. And I changed into some clothes I don't care if I get paint on them. Some more old workout clothes, so let's get this started. We were trying to do a time lapse of our progress, but it looks like the camera turned off at some point. But here's my progress so far. I got the first coat on the table done, and I even started to paint the floor just a little bit.
Let's compare. How many drops do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And
That was hard to get the edge.
let's see, how many drops do I have, Daniel?
I painted more wood.
Mm-hmm. No drops. I've only got the top half of the chair done though. Don't.
There will be time for her to drop paint too.
I'm not messy.
It's a good thing we rolled up the carpet.
It is.
Oh, would you look at that? That's a much worse mess than I made.
It's fine.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You did it.
Mm-hmm. Rachel's chair is coming along. It's time for the second coat on the table. I already started a little bit. Let's try to get a good time lapse going. There's kind of a lot of backlight, but it's good enough. All right. I didn't get all the legs actually. The table's looking pretty good. I think we picked a nice color for it.
I think so.
The chair's yellow, just like raw wood.
Yeah, you can't really tell it's painted because it's almost the same color as the wood.
I think a second coat will make it look better.
Yeah, this actually might need 3 coats, and I'm thinking a 3rd coat for the
Oh,
table too.
definitely. We still got to get its feet too.
Yeah. The camera battery is flashing, but here's our progress so far. So this chair on the left has a couple coats of paint, and this one we haven't even started yet, but it's looking better now. It was looking like the paint was really thin at first, and we probably will still need to do maybe a 3rd or 4th coat. But I'm liking the pale yellow, and the table is looking really good after only 2 coats. Yeah. You can still see some of the grain through it, but so far so good. There are a lot of bumps on it, which may have been my fault when I was trying to clean the table. I don't know, I can't remember if it came with those bumps or not, but we're gonna make it do. It's good for now.
Well, we finished our project under budget and ahead of schedule. Actually, just a few hours before Rachel's sister's gonna be here. I like the colors. I think it turned out well. What do you think?
I like it. It's a matte finish, which we were actually trying to do shiny, but we didn't know how to ask for that sort of finish in the paint.
Yeah.
And it looked like most of the paint available at Walmart was matte, like that's what it said on all the containers. So I don't know if like we're just in the wrong section and couldn't find the glossy finish, but we might do a lacquer on top of just this part of the table so that we don't have to worry about like any like water spills or whatever.
Yeah. What will likely happen is we'll continue to talk about doing that lacquer finish and just never do it.
That's true. That's usually our style. And then we'll probably get some seat cushions so you don't have to worry about the paint rubbing off on your butt.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It did take a lot more coats than I think it typically would in the US. I don't know if it's just the brand of paint we got, but
We
it
just
was
did a good brand of paint, I think. We got, I mean, it was only 80 pesos, $4-ish.
85 pesos?
Maybe.
Something like that.
About $4 for a liter. That doesn't, it's cheap quality. I did like 4 or 5 layers right here on the backs, and then the bottom of the chair, I was like, no one's gonna see that anyway. So I only did 2 layers, and it does look kind of bad if you really look for it.
Yeah, overall, it was cheaper than buying something brand new from a
true.
store.
It's true.
We paid 1,800 pesos for the table, and then the added paint.
Less than 200 pesos for the brush, the sandpaper, and the both cans of paint, so
Yeah, not a bad deal.
not a bad deal at all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I promise there's going to be more exciting adventures up on the horizon.